I was in the presence of the Lord, and I was weeping because I realized that I had been talking a lot about the Lord, but not spending a lot of time with Him. And I wept, remembering that in heaven, when He divides the sheep from the goats, He says to them, those who thought they knew Him, depart from me, for I never knew you. So the Lord told me, listen, I'm going to speak to you. And He asked me to climb on top of the fence that we often leaned on together. So we sat on that fence holding hands and talking. And He said to me, do you know why I love you? And I said, because you know how much I love you, Lord? And He said, it's because you remember me. You remember me and you invite me in. And then Jesus said to me, let's watch a baseball game. And I thought, okay, I'm not really that into baseball, but anything with you, Lord, can be fun. We watched from behind the backstop, but suddenly we were in the game. I was the catcher, and Jesus was the umpire behind me, and He spoke. You are my catcher. You have an incredible eye for all kinds of pitches, their release, their sounds, their paths, the feel in your mitt. You can predict by how the ball is released, how it will proceed out of the pitcher's hand. And Rebecca, the ball represents the spoken word. As my catcher, I have given you a spirit of discernment that is so finely tuned you can perceive a change in direction by a mere millimeter. The sound tells you if it's going to be a curveball to sidetrack someone or a changeup to distract and bring upheaval at the last moment. You can perceive by how the ball hits the glove the power of the word coming from the sender, and whether or not the word will be a solid strike inside the box of true victory, or whether by a very small margin it will miraculously miss the ring of truth. But you signal to increase accuracy. And as my catcher, you do not call the ball. You do not determine fair or foul, but my confirmation and my call determines the fate of each word and the fate of each player in the game. For the most part, you remain cool and steady behind those stepping up to the plate to engage with the word. Some have keen eyes and great natural perception. Others, they swing wildly at the word. It is not your job to coach the hitters. It is your job to discern and to orchestrate victory for all the members of your team. I make the hard calls. I split hairs with doctrine, false teaching, wrong motives. It is your job to encourage the downcast, signal those throwing the word, maneuver the team for victory, and when necessary, take a hit for the team. You are not alone as the catcher. I stand behind you. And as the divine umpire and ultimate judge over each player on both teams, I protect, defend, and ensure the integrity of the game. When you do have to run and reach for a foul ball that runs the risk of injuring someone on or off the field, I will give you the strength and speed to recover the foul before anyone is injured. My catchers are the heart and soul of the team. They love, protect, watch, endure, suffer, strategize, and ensure the team's victory. Pitchers get a lot of fame, but my catchers always stand close to me. My divine catcher. I love you, your Father. P.S. Be the best catcher you can be.